Now, don't turn off because you're a property manager or a salesperson, just because you think, oh, this is about strata, she'll come back to something relevant for us in a minute. No, this is relevant because it affects everybody, just because it's about strata. Now, because of the increase in COVID-19 cases, yes, it always relates back to COVID at the moment, particularly in residential apartment buildings, and there's been some apartment buildings across Sydney that have been closed down because it's spread right through those buildings. And some instances that's spreading via the common areas in apartment blocks. Now, for strata agents in particular, to assist in that, the slowing down or the stopping or the minimising of that spread of COVID, they need to ensure that their strata roles for all the schemes that they manage are updated with current contact details for owners and residents. Now, here's where your property managers come in. Here's where your salespeople come in when you are in the process of selling a strata apartment. These new details of new purchases, yes, they should go from the solicitor to the strata manager. They don't always happen. So in the middle of all of this mix, particularly when it's handed over to a property manager to manage as an investment property, those details need to be passed on. So now as a strata manager, obviously you can support your residents and the community in each of your strata plans. So really you need to start by checking that you have all of the correct owner and tenant contact information. Their name, their address, their phone number, their email, how you get in touch with people quickly. Ensure that all of the residents of each of your complexes have your details, so they know exactly who their contact person is, not just the company, but the actual strata manager who's dealing with their plan. So know that they know who's on their strata committee within their owners corporation. So reminding them all about, and sending out another email to your strata committee to put up in, to print off and put up in the common areas about, the COVID safe rules for common areas in terms of, mask wearing in common areas. So, and, keeping communal areas closed, the gyms, the lounges, the theatres, whatever you happen to have, the saunas within particular strata plans. So, they need to be closed because they're areas that anywhere actually need to be closed. So, it is a requirement for owners corporations to provide and maintain an up-to-date strata role, and that then gets delegated back to the strata manager. So strata managers, you do need to make sure that your strata roles are up to date. Property managers, you need to make sure that you have provided new tenant details to the relevant strata managers so they know how to contact people if and when they actually need to do that. So guys, that's just, yet another reminder. I mean, that's a requirement that we do that all the time anyway, but it's certainly a requirement in terms of making that happen for COVID requirements. So, and certainly, in areas where COVID is spreading very, very quickly, which I think might cover the whole of the world. But anyway, that's another question.